Believers in extraterrestrial life believe that there are secret pyramids hidden all over the world that were built by aliens or representatives of unknown civilizations. One of the sites of these pyramids is Antarctica, and recently a pyramid was discovered that may be 100 million years old. Today I will tell you about this pyramid as well as other pyramids around the world. Let's go! Talk about an icy continent with mysterious pyramids is buzzing more and more after Google Earth captured images of pyramid-shaped mountains in the region several years ago. Soon, researchers of these pyramids began to appear, and interesting theories began to appear with them as well. Author David Childress is convinced of the existence of the oldest pyramid on Earth. He calls it the Skeleton Range, a mountain-shaped structure with 4 steep slopes. Childress saw similarities to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Childress is supported by other theorists who believe that it is a man-made pyramid and not a pyramidal mountain. Childress suggests that the giant pyramid of the Skeleton Range is the oldest pyramid on the planet. Moreover, the pyramid may be the prototype for all similar structures. Childress and other theorists have come to the idea that it was built about 100 to 120 million years ago. At that time, the continent was closer to the equator and was not buried in snow. It makes sense. Scientists have indeed proven that Antarctica long ago was not much warmer than it is now. Antarctica was covered in forests and palm trees and resembled modern New Zealand or Madagascar. But what about the history of the pyramid's construction? How was it built 100 million years ago? Theorists believe that this question should not be considered based on official science. In their opinion, the pyramid in Antarctica was built by representatives of an ancient unknown civilization that flourished about 100 million years ago. It sounds crazy, but if we look at the situation from the side of unofficial science, it may be true. Other discoveries, including many unusual pyramids, suggest that unknown civilizations may indeed exist. Let's take a look at them. Bosnian Pyramids. Speaking of unusual pyramids, I must start with the Bosnian Pyramids. It is possible to call them the most famous pyramids in the world after the Egyptian pyramids, and all because they made a splash in the scientific and pseudoscientific world about 15 years ago. The pyramids were discovered by amateur archaeologist Simir Osmanagic while studying the hills in Visoko. Simir discovered that some of them had a suspiciously regular pyramidal shape. Encouraged by this discovery, the researcher rushed to speculate that the hills were actually large pyramids and named them the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. According to Simir, the pyramids are over 12,000 years old, and according to other theorists, about 35,000 years old. On the surface, these pyramids look like ordinary mountains, because for a long time they were filled with forests and other vegetation. The Pyramid of the Sun is 220 meters high, making it about 80 meters taller than the Pyramid of Khufu. As can be seen from its other details, the Pyramid of the Sun is precisely oriented towards the north with an error of only 12 degrees. There are concrete slabs and tunnels, which may indicate that the mountains and hills could indeed be pyramids. Although official science does not recognize the Bosnian pyramids, Simir is confident that he is 100% right, and that the Bosnian pyramids are complex creations of a prehistoric and unknown civilization to this day. Asia has its own mysteries as well. Not many people know that there are pyramids in China, but contemporary researchers know the location of more than 100 ancient Chinese pyramids. The most famous of these is the so-called White Pyramid. It was first discovered by American pilot James Gaussman at the end of World War II. He saw a white pyramid. After estimating the size of the pyramid, James believed that it might be up to 300 meters high, making it twice the height of the Pyramid of Khufu. After James' story, an examination of the White Pyramid began. Scientists suggested that the White Pyramid is a pyramid and not a pyramidal mountain. This is indicated by the fact that it consists of giant limestone slabs that have been fitted together with extreme precision. However, scientists have been unable to determine exactly who built the White Pyramid. It is strange that after a short while after the start of this discovery, the Chinese government closed the area around the pyramid to tourists and explorers. Perhaps they are hiding something. There are also mysteries in Southeast Asia. For example, in Indonesia on the island of Java, there is the mysterious Gunung Padang Pyramid. It was not previously discovered due to the fact that the pyramid was hidden under a layer of soil from Mount Padang for thousands of years. Locals believed that the mountain was of natural origin. The mountain was hollow and they planted their gardens on it. A huge pyramid was found under a thick layer of earth, no less than 15,000 years old. The pyramid hidden behind the mountain slopes is about 200 meters high. It is built of massive blocks of volcanic rock. There are clear traces of artificial processing on many of the blocks. Modern scientists cannot guess how and with what tools it was processed 1,000 years ago. Scientists cannot decipher the inscriptions found on the walls of the pyramid. The study of Gunung Padang has been going on for over a century. Researchers have no doubt that Gunung Padang was built by representatives of a prehistoric civilization or even aliens. Kukulkan Temple, or the Pyramid in Spanish, is a pyramid known to many people. It is an unusual pyramid and still hides many secrets. The temple structure is dedicated to the Mayan god Kukulkan, and it has survived among the ruins of the ancient Mayan city of Chichen Itza. The temple is located in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The height of the temple is 24 meters. The pyramid is precisely oriented along the sides of the world and has 9 steps on each face. The pyramid is distinguished by a set of unique features linked to astronomical and geographical cycles. Accurate mathematical calculations are closely linked to each element and landmark of the pyramid to an important astronomical or geographical event. The main assumption is that the pyramid was used for centuries for Mayan rituals and sacrifices. This is evident from the altars found inside the temple passages. Scientists have made a major discovery related to the pyramid. It turned out to be the physical embodiment of the complex Mayan calendar, which in turn is closely linked to mythology. Although scientists are making gradual progress, they have not discovered many details about the temple. It is currently unknown exactly how these structures were built. So let's get to know some of the theories about how the workers lifted the stones. According to one theory, a spiral ramp may have helped them do this. In an attempt to develop the ramp theory, scientists began to understand that the spiral ramp could be built at the same time as the pyramid. It extended along the outer surface of the pyramid and ascended as the pyramid was built. However, the main problem is lifting the stones. Pulling huge stones up is a difficult task, and having to constantly turn them to ascend creates an even greater difficulty. Therefore, the external ramp theory is not credible. The more time people spend trying to figure out how the pyramids were built, the answer points to something else. Despite the scientists' rejection of the extraterrestrial intervention theory, many Egyptian scientists confirm it. Very advanced construction techniques that we cannot repeat now. The perfect orientation of the Khufu Pyramid to the north, the link between the location of the largest 3 pyramids and Orion's belt to the planet Orion, the complexity of construction, and much more, it is possible that aliens had a hand in it. That's all, my dears. Who do you think built the Egyptian pyramids and how did they do it? Share your thoughts with me. Thank you for watching and see you later.